Hello, I'm Ian Wright, and to quote the lyrics of a great, great man, it's hammer time. This is Big Brother's Big Mouth! To Big Brother's Big Mouth. Joining me in the studio tonight, I have star of last year's Big Brother, Nicky Graham. And I also have a man here who I hoped gave his little brother a good hiding when he was younger. It's Paul Ross. And we've also got a bunch of people who, after tomorrow night, I should say, are going to have to find somewhere else to get a free drink. It is the studio audience. Yes, sir. OK, we're going to be hearing from them later on, but first, you know why I love Brian so much? It's for moments like this.
Who's this again? Who is this?
Too few to mention.
Is this Cliff Richard?
Okay, who else can confuse Sinatra and Cliff Richard? Now, Ziggy's been getting really frustrated about tomorrow night's final, so Carol steps in to help him relieve the tension.
That's all right, I won't take you.
And wasn't it nice to see Brian telling Amanda about his 3 wishes for the year coming true? I love this.
The funny thing is, though, all 3 of them ended up coming true.
Oh.
I got my job, even though I had to quit it before I came here. I got a Big Brother. And then the tea got in my way in the caravan.
What do you say, the tea got in the way? Well, I look back at the footage and it turns out Brian is right. The tea did get in the way. What?
Quit it, fool! I'm trying to sleep!
Can't resist it. Now with the series coming to an end, we want to hear what your favourite moments have been. So share your highlights by phoning us, texting us or emailing us even, your eyepieces and your messages via the website. Well, he knows nothing about Shakespeare. He still wets the bed. He thinks the moon is bigger than the universe and he looks like he's got his hair on back to front. Despite all this, he has proved to be a massive presence in the house in more ways than one. It is Brian, and he's amazing. Yeah, I look at him.
Who's Shakespeare?
Who's Shakespeare?
Fine.
My name's Brian.
Express yourself. Express yourself.
Side up. Side up! I can't believe I pissed the bed.
Too much cider, babe.
You want some slutty hot girls?
Do you like girls that swallow?
Express yourself.
Quickly.
Do it.
I need a just normal girl who's down to earth and like cider.
You're so cheesy, that's the thing. Having sex with someone like man, you'd be like, angels playing on harps and stuff, and monkeys handing you grapes.
Donut.
Yogurt.
Sorry, Brian, I hate to be the one to have to tell you this. Women do poo and they have dumps, like proper big smelly dumps.
Amanda, she does proper shits and all.
Yes.
We've ruined my fantasy.
Express yourself.
Everyone's just going doolally. These people are mentalists. We don't want to be living with this at the end of the day. So pull your finger out of pair.
I think I'm a loser.
No, you're not, Brian. Don't be ridiculous.
Brian, we love you!
Express yourself.
Go, Brian!
Seriously, best thing ever to happen in my life. How can I regret everything that I've done in here?
We have called this discussion the Holy Bible. So, Paul, Mr. Ross, why is Brian so popular? What is it about him?
I think basically because he never thinks before he opens his gob. You mentioned tonight he said that the moon was bigger than the Earth and the universe. He also said tonight he was amazed that Ireland had a flag because he thought it was an island like the Isle of Wight. That is just gold dust.
Is that gold?
The man, it's just solid gold dust, and I do hope Brian gets it. I'd rather have the bonehead from Basildon than the bonehead blondes. I want Brian to win this.
Well, that, Nicky. What about you, Nicky? What do you think of Brian? Would you like to be in the house with Brian?
Yeah, I think he never really moans about anything, and that's quite hard to do when you're in there. And he's so innocent, and I think Out of all of them, he
Is he?
deserves it.
Is he innocent? Tell me if he's innocent, because we're talking about a guy who said he doesn't know about Shakespeare, but I know for a fact that he's bought one of that book what Noel Edmonds done about the cosmic ordering. Brian's got it. So how can you have the cosmic ordering and not know about Shakespeare? What is that about? What do you think about that?
I honestly don't think he's genuine. I'm sorry.
You don't think he's genuine?
No, I don't. I think he's playing a massive game.
Is he genuine? Who thinks he's genuine? Because I want to know, because either does he know about the cosmicness or doesn't he? Is he genuine?
Brian is the most genuine person you can ever meet. To be honest, he's the best person I've met. Well, I would love to meet, but let me put it this: Brian to win, everyone else to lose, basically.
Is he?
He's been fit for this long, you know what I'm saying? He's
Say
been in
again?
there ever since day one, he's been in there being himself. He ain't been fake since then.
Is he playing a game?
Brian is, yes he is.
Let me sit down.
Everybody is playing a game in there. Brian's playing a game, he's just very good
You've
at it.
got to be kidding me, come
I'm
on!
not kidding you. Come on, why is he not? It's a game show. This is a game show. He knew that before he went in
Is he
there.
more intelligent than he's letting on to me, Brian? You've got to be kidding me! You cannot be serious! You cannot! He cannot be serious! Come on! Brian to win?
Brian is an Essex boy, love it, he abs it every week, he's absolutely genuine, he's playing a bit of game. They're all playing
Is Brian, one second, is Brian genuinely on the journey?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I've got to go back over here. Brian's not on the journey, is Brian not on the journey? I think Brian's on the journey.
No, I don't think he is.
You don't think what?
He hasn't done anything in there, so...
What's he doing?
Has Brian done anything? Jesus! One second, give me that. Hang on a minute, Brian hasn't done anything. You think Brian's done stuff? He's done everything.
He gets up and dances, the whole yogurt top thing, everything's hilarious.
Is that right? What are you saying,
He's
sis?
lovely, right, but he's not innocent. How can you not know who the Shakespeare is?
Yeah, I think...
You know? Cool.
He's
You think he's pretending to be more serious? What do you think, Paul?
With all respect to Ian, there is a difference between knowing who Noel Edmonds is and knowing Shakespeare. They've both got beards, but
we're talking about the cosmic ordering. If you're intelligent enough to want to know what's going on with the cosmic universe, you're tell me you don't know who Shakespeare is?
But then
there's something fishy.
He ordered the job, and then he came
One second, one at a time. What are you saying?
I think he was wanting to look at the pictures, personally. I think that's...
What, of the cosmic universe? I don't know. What are you saying? Let me see. Say it again. What do you say?
I don't know what he's talking about. He's watched all the Big Brothers, yeah, so he's just going to be like...
Brian's a proper Big Brother freak.
So he's going to be just playing stupid just so everybody outside likes him, but it's not working, because not working for me, because I just think he's just fake, man. I just think he's clever.
Right, I'm telling you something. He is not fake. I was in Basildon Town Centre this morning, and there are posters all throughout Basildon voting for Brian. He is a genuine Essex boy.
Is he the genuine icon? Okay. Hang on a second. Can I sit next to you, you smart-looking geezer? I tell you what, we have got a call on the line. We've got someone on the line, and you know, is this Brian's mum, Susan? What about that? Hello, Susan. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Hello.
Oh, my God.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Susan. Susan, are you proud of your son?
Yes, I am proud of my son. Of course I am.
I just mentioned to everybody he is a Big Brother freak. You must have seen him watching it all the time. Is this the best thing that's ever happened to him in his eyes?
Yeah, it is. He is being genuine there. He is, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's people here doubting it. They're saying that he's not being genuine. You know Brian. Is he being genuine?
He's being genuine. He is. He's a lovely boy.
He is. Yeah, Mama. So, Mama Susan, do you think that Brian can win?
I do, yeah. I do. He's a lovely boy. He's been genuine. He's been entertaining everybody throughout the show. Yes, I do think he can win.
What do you think he'd buy you if he won? What with the money? What would?
Probably a new car.
Oh, that's the kind of thing, Brian. He's genuine. Thank you very much. Thank you, Susan. Nikki, do you think he can win it?
Definitely.
Definitely?
He deserves it more than all of them. And the twins, like, I love them so much, but at the end of the day, they're always going to be happy whatever happens. Brian, I don't think he expects it, and that's really endearing.
Paul, what do you think? What do you think? Would you agree with Nicky or what?
I'd like to think Brian will do it. I think, though, that there's a big kind of slightly pervy sun reading, male, who's never had a girlfriend, who'll vote for the twins because they flash their knickers. Because that's really, I think, all they brought to the party.
Is that right?
Drawers.
Say it again.
Brian is the average British guy. He's a standard guy. All right, fair enough, you don't know Shakespeare, but that's what any guy would do.
I just want to know from the audience, can Brian win it? You think he can? You think he can?
He's gonna win it.
OK, well, we're at the part of the show that Des Lynam once reportedly described as being better than a blowy. Now we know how much he loves a blowy. Who doesn't love a blowy? But anyway, it's the eyepiece. Let's check out the eyepiece.
21. Although I live just down the road from Liam and I think he's a great chap, canny lad, but Brian will win. So make it happen, folks. Vote for Brian. Keep him in. See ya.
If anyone votes for the twins, Brian, Johnny, Carol and Liam, I'm going to come down there and eat their brains. Let Ziggy win. Because he found love on the Northern Line, innit? Yeah.
Liam to win.
OK, remember, we want to hear what your highlights of the series have been, so send your messages to the mouthpiece or the eyepiece via our website, or send your videos directly from your mobile by texting them to 07730 444 400. Text costs your standard network MMS rate. Right, we're going to go and take a break because it's lively, so lively in here, and we'll see you over the side. Make sure you're there. Welcome back to Big Brother's Big Mouth. Still with me are Nikki Graham, Paul Ross, and of course the studio audience. Now it's that time again when we see what the previous Big Mouth hosts share their highlights with us. They're going to share it with us. Have a look.
My favourite housemate, without exception, has been John T. Let's face it, who hasn't got a paddle stuck under the pillow?
I think our favourite housemate has to have been, of course, Leslie.
Now, if I get my own way, I can assure you everybody else will be much happier.
Oh, right.
She's been completely up for it.
She's been really in there. She's had her highs, her lows.
And, of course, she's had her common ground.
My favourite was Chanel. I felt really bad for her in the house, the whole Ziggy thing. I thought she was really funny.
My favourite was John T, purely because he has no problem with full frontal male nudity. And let's face it, it was a gorgeous sight.
My favourite housemate still has to be Brian. Brian from Southend-on-Sea, Essex, no question.
My favourite Big Brother moment was Charlie's false eviction. Was she totally unravelled?
Charlie, do you want to go back into the house? Hell yeah.
There you go. I think our Big Brother moment had to be when Brian showed Charlie his semi-boner.
I think it was more of a full bar on.
Let's say 3/4.
Okay.
Go away! Cringe! Go over there. My favourite Big Brother moment was probably when Amanda was brushing her teeth and she went to hit the megaphone and the toothpaste went back in her face.
Any eviction from Big Brother, obviously, but the Shanessa one in particular, the level of booing. And I love the way Davina always says, just think of it as panto. It's nothing like panto. If I was dressed up as Puss in Boots and I got booed, it would not hurt at all. But if I was in Asda by the chickens and someone called me a wanker, that shit's gonna sting.
Well, this house-proud lady was the 11th housemate to enter the Big Brother house. She's policed the shopping list with an iron fist and woe betide anyone that messes with her washing. She is the mother of all housemates. Who am I talking about? They know their stuff. Let's have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Carol.
I've been thrown across beds, dragged people down, done karate chops, been snogged and all sorts of things.
Literally everything about it is annoying. From her toes down to her stupid hair is annoying. Everything is annoying.
Do you enjoy moaning?
No.
Oh, great. Don't bother. Bugger off, will you? Oh, shut up, the parents.
I mean, she does a huge amount of cooking, a huge amount of cleaning.
but she's been a huge asset to the house.
Sometimes I've been abrupt, and I know that's upset a few people.
Go in there and tell them!
You're very rude sometimes. You're so rude.
Having
You're like a big baby.
I don't
Really,
care.
you are.
Of course I care about what they think. But
You are the only one.
I didn't actually anticipate that these strangers that I was with would actually form such a deep attachment so quickly.
Get me out of here, they're mad!
OK, we've called this discussion "Carols Are Made to Be Broken." So, Paul, has she shocked you by staying in this long?
No, because she's a top woman. I know people don't like her, but I think she treats the rest of them, particularly the two-faced, horrible, no-mark, no-lip that is Ziggy, as a top...
That is so harsh on the Zig stuff. That is really right to the bone, isn't it?
Ziggy was making nice with her. Later on, he's bitching about her with Liam. She has kept him in the face. And when you think everyone has kind of stabbed her in the back, she's been long. Even Tracy got rid of her piccalilli. That's got to be worth an art. She's lovely, Cal. She's no, she's not boring, because what she does...
Don't you think she stirs it up a bit?
Well, she stirs it up a bit, but it's a way of reminding them to try and behave a bit more grown-up. She's a bit like having your favourite mad auntie in the house.
Is it? Nicky, what do you think, Nick? Hang on a minute. Let's hear what Nick's got to say.
I totally agree with Paul. Carol's had such a journey in there. She's been everyone's mum, everyone's shoulder to cry on. And she, like, if you think about when she first came in, like, now look at her. She's ruling the room.
It's true.
She's great.
I just love Nicky's face. Tell me more about Carol before I fall over. Say again?
She's like their maid in the house.
She's like their maid? What's up, sis?
Right, her house is a mess. She's in the Big Brother's house.
There's something about you that reminds me of Brian. You've got a Brian-ness about you.
No, forget that, right? But what I will say, right, Carol's house is a mess. She's going to Big Brother's house, right? She's trying to make it all tidy.
Because cleanliness is next to godliness. Surely cleanliness is next to godliness.
Carol, people got to remember one thing. Carol has actually destroyed the house because she's made it tidy for them, but it's made it boring for us.
Is it boring? No, but you've got to be clean. No, tell me what you're saying, Yank.
Carol, she's taking care of everybody, even though...
Is she playing the game? Is she playing the game?
Everybody's playing a game in there. As I said, everybody's playing a game.
One second, what are you saying?
I think she's like a puppet master.
Yeah, she's like a puppet master.
What?
With all the minions.
Do you think that Carol's doing the mother kind of thing to keep her in there?
Yeah.
1 second. No, you don't think?
No, it's not to keep her in.
Why is she doing it then?
I think she's struggled all the way through. She's tried to define herself, and that's the only way she can think that she knows that she can fit in.
No, she's done it on purpose.
It's the only way.
Big Brother. She thinks she's above Big Brother.
Well, you know what?
Because she in the house, she is Big Mother.
She's Big Mother.
The only one.
OK, one second, everyone. 1 second. Hang on a second. We're going to speak to somebody who knows her better than anyone. It's her daughter, June. Hi, June. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. How are you feeling seeing your mummy now? You shocked that she's still in there the last week?
No, I'm not shocked. I'm proud of her.
Oh, wicked. Do you think your mum's maternal instincts even have helped her to get this far?
I think it's partly that, and I think it's partly because she's very funny and she just gets in with everyone and does her karate chops and dancing and everything else.
And she's had to get along with a lot of young people. Do you think she's done pretty well doing that?
Yeah, I think she has. I think her past experience as being a foster parent and that has helped her.
And there's people in I ain't going to name names or point people out, but there's some people that are saying she's two-faced and she's manipulative and all that stuff. I think that's a bit harsh.
Say her piece, and everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. But they're wrong.
Yeah.
Do you think that Carol can win it, June?
I think everyone should let Carol win it. And
It's not charity.
That is her daughter. June, thank you very much. Hey, blood's thicker than water. What do you want her to say? Someone else who want to win? Thank you, June. Well, she's an inspiration, surely. She's an inspiration.
It's not charity. We want to make the people who deserve to win.
So why doesn't Carol deserve to win? 1 second. Wait a minute, 1 second. What did you say, Paul?
I think Davina did her a disservice. When Jerry voted himself out effectively, and he said, let Carol win it because she wants the money the most and needs it the most, and Davina said, it got all sniffy in her mouth like a cat's arse, and was saying, oh, no, because she's Carol's not been entertaining. Carol has been entertaining. She's entertained the nation. Yes.
She is going for a laugh and she'll do anything, but I've never ever seen the house the day before it finishes being so clean. There's no stains on the
house is clean. Why has everybody got to put with credit? 1 second, wait a minute. Can Carol win it? Why not? Why?
Because you in the Big Brother house to have a laugh. You're in there for 3 months. You want to entertain us.
All right, then wait. Okay. Who can win it then? Who? Brian, who else? What about Ziggy? No. What about the twins? Why not the twins? Why?
Entertainment value, simple. They ain't done it for me.
You're joking?
No, Brian, entertainment value. Everyone forget it. He's the underdog, it's Johnny.
What about Johnny? I love Johnny. Don't you love Johnny?
That guy is pure strange, man.
Okay. Can I throw another name in? What about Liam? Let me see. Why, Liam? Why? Because he's lovely. And he's loaded. What about you? You think Liam?
Yes, because he really is.
Everybody's to Liam because he's already got the money, but if he wins more, then it'd just be bad.
Did you think so? Nikki, who do you want to win it, sweetie?
I want Brian to win. But if Brian doesn't win, I think it goes to Carol because Liam's won the money already.
Who then if Brian? Who if not Brian? The twins. The twins? What do you say, buddy?
If not Brian, it's going to be the twins. But Carol should get it. Carol's lost.
Okay. Listen, you've been great. You've been awesome. But that's all we got time for tonight. I say big thanks to my guests. I love them. And you. We can't do it without you. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock on E4 for a very special final edition of Big Mouth. We'll see you then. Good night and God bless. Bye. Who wins? You decide. Phone 090 11 21 22. For Amanda and Sam to win, add 24. For Brian to win, add 16. For Carol to win, add 02. For Jonty to win, add 21. For Liam to win, add 18. For Ziggy to win, add 12. At least 10 pence from each call will be donated to charity, details of which can be found at channel4.com/bigbrother.